you're in the counterclockwise pinwheel, because it might be easier to start from the pinwheel. And then from this counterclockwise pinwheel, bring your right hand down on the front side, cross your left underneath, and turn into the underhand weave. Yes. And then when the right hand is on bottom, turn left, coming up into the pinwheel again. So you bring your right hand down on the front, turn right to underhand weave, and then when your right's on bottom, turn left to the counterclockwise pinwheel, and you bring your right one down, turn right to underhand weave, and then when your right is underneath, turn left to counterclockwise pinwheel, and then bring your right one down on the front, bring your left underneath it as you turn to the right. Yes, beautiful. And then from this underhand weave, when the right's on bottom, turn left to the counterclockwise pinwheel. Now, turning to the left, we bring the left hand down on the front side and cross the right one over the top as we turn into the overhand weave. And then when the left is on top, we turn right, pull the right hand back behind, and then come into the counterclockwise pinwheel. From the counterclockwise pinwheel, bring the left hand down, cross the right hand on top to go into the overhand weave. Wait, let's break that down, because you should be an overhand there, not underhand. So the left hand is here, and it's going to come down to here. And then the right hand is here, going back to front, and then it's going to come down and cross over the top of the left hand. So you're in your pinwheel here, bring your left hand down, cross your right hand on top into the overhand weave. Okay, you're crossing your right underneath, not on top, which is different. So put your left hand here like this. Your right hand is going to cross over the top into the weave. Yes, 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 yes. And let's do it again. Your left hand is here in counterclockwise, and your right hand is going back to front, to back to front, to back to front, right? And what'll happen is you'll cross and turn and bring it over the top as you turn. To go back up to the pinwheel from this weave, right? You're here, when the left is on top, pull them both up, come up into counterclockwise pinwheel. And then we're going to turn to the right to underhand weave. So bring the right hand down, turn right, underhand weave. And then we're going to turn to the left to counterclockwise pinwheel. And then turn left to overhand weave. And then turn right to counterclockwise pinwheel. And then turn right to underhand weave. And then turn left to counterclockwise pinwheel. And then turn left to overhand weave. And we're going to turn right to counterclockwise pinwheel. Turn right to underhand weave. Turn left to counterclockwise pinwheel. Turn left to overhand weave. Overhand weave on this side. We're going to turn right to counterclockwise pinwheel. And then turn right to underhand weave. We're going to take out this pinwheel so that instead of going from overhand to pinwheel to underhand and then underhand to pinwheel to overhand, we're going to go in that same place from overhand to underhand weave, and then from underhand to overhand weave, just skipping the pinwheel. So you're in underhand, and you're going to bring the right hand underneath, turn left to overhand weave. And then when your left hand is on top, turn right to underhand weave. Yeah, and then when your right's underneath, turn back. And when your left's on top, turn back. And when your right's underneath, turn back. When your left's on top, turn back. I'll show you from the front. I'm not mirroring you because I'm doing overhand on my left. So it's overhand to underhand to overhand. This is the other one that I didn't do before. So it's the same technique where you're using the same T-stance and you're going back and forth, swiveling between them, using your lower body to get around and changing from overhand to underhand to overhand. Oh, so fun, so fun. I hope, obviously. You can do the same thing. You can do in the other direction where you add the height differential. But you have to really, before you can do that, you really have to be able to just solidly go back and forth. So I would say when you can do 10 of these where you're just going back and forth like this, and you can do it comfortably where you're not hitting yourself 10 times in a row, that's when you can start adding that height differential.